Good evening, everybody. I'm back. Oh dear, sorry about yesterday. I'm going to do a thank you to Kushti in a short while, but I just want to probably get this first race out of the way, and then we'll get into it. I haven't got the randomizer tonight. I was doing some work on it a couple of nights ago. Yesterday all fell apart, and it's in bits at the moment, fixing some stuff up. So what I'm planning on doing tonight is just picking some of the races that we've actually got in the system. We'll just pick a few of those and see how we go. So in the room, Orbalator is in. Aid, good evening. Bendit like Beckham, RL 9010. Hello from my Apple Vision Pro. Aid is in, I think I just said. M1M, good evening. Raf, good evening. Welsh Boy, I cannot vote because I like either. Okay, not a problem. Reese is in. Hello, Mitch. Well done. Welsh. Jenkins in. Oh, loads. So many people. Got 10 on the stream already. The only reason I threw up the poll is it was interesting because I've gone down the qualifier route because I'm then not messing around with the grid order. I noticed that Christy was doing that a lot yesterday and moving the grid order around, but not doing the quali. And I was just interested to see which of the two you prefer. So that's the only reason that I'm running the poll, and at the moment we're 70% in favour of the qualifier and race. I just felt that when I was doing it, moving the grid order around, I was just slowing things up a little bit too much, and I wanted to get things moving. So for this one, I've got the BMW VGT out. You can see my stats on the screen if I move it over. So mine happens to be 541, 1180, and it's a 732 on the PP. I've just thrown this up there just to get us going more than anything else. And once we get a few people in, we'll go for it. We'll go for it and see what happens. This is my favourite car in the game, and I don't think we've ever run it. So I just thought that I would give it a whirl. Clack, good afternoon. So busy day today. I'm a little less tired than I was yesterday. Absolutely hit the wall yesterday, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to shout this out several times. Good evening, GDAD. We're doing the Last Man Standing tomorrow. Drac Fury is going to be hosting it. I'm going to be joining his room. We were just having a little bit of a play with the Alfa Mito, all pimped up and ready to rumble. Not quite sure which chase car I'm going to use. But there was only 3 of us in the room, and I spent most of my time messing around sorting the car out. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how things go. 50 plus, welcome, and Jonesy as well. Welcome to the stream this evening. So yeah, it's going to be mostly just picking numbers more than anything else. As I'm scrolling through, if one of you sees something you fancy, just shout out a number and we'll go for it. I'm going to be doing the favourite races that we've got loaded into the system, so that it isn't everything that's in the randomizer. It's just those sort of 50 odd races that we have got. Tom, a good evening. Thank you for the good luck. So yeah, we'll see how things go. Jenky's got the BMW GT with his... Jenky, how do you manage to get that livery on so many cars? Have you literally sat there forever doing it? Because it takes me about 2 hours to do my liveries, and I'm trying to get it on as many cars as I can at the moment before the charity event. I'd love to know a quick way of doing it. But there we go. M1M, have I got to grips with the event for tomorrow? I think I have. Honest, what is the definition of taking out the leader car? So basically what I understand is that we all race in the first race in the Mito. The person that is last then becomes a chase car, I think. The chase car then has to punt off the leader each time. And the idea is that you're not last. So the definition taking out the leader car is the person that's in front, as in the leading Mito. That's the one you take out. And obviously what you want to be is not be the last. And if you're up front and you're getting taken out, theoretically, if you spun round, you're going to wind up at the back. If you wind up last, I believe you then get promoted to the chase car, and then you're chasing the leading Mito, and it repeats and it repeats and it repeats and it repeats. That's my understanding. We'll see how that works in Fury. I think that Drac is kicking around. Yes, he is. Drac is in. I've just got to be right back on him. Drac will probably update us today. No doubt he'll update us tomorrow as well. So I hope that the visuals are okay and the audio tonight. I've made sure that we are on the LAN wire, so we should be good to go. And we've got around about 9 or 10 people in at the moment. So once we get everybody in, we'll get on with this one. We'll get on with this one. It is Bathurst, so we're going to be going over the mountain. So just a short 5-lapper. No worries about fuel or tyres in this one. I've killed all of that. All of that has gone. So it's just going to be a straightforward sprint just to warm us up. And then we'll get into other goodness. Trevor. Hey, Mitch and chat. Yesterday I just finished 4th in the Daily Race C after I started 6th. A good result. That was a result of qualifying lap of 2019. Wow. Trevor, it's going well, my friend. I took a day off yesterday, but I'm back today, raring to go. I missed racing with you guys yesterday. And yeah, we'll see how we go. Clack, at the moment, we've got the BMW VGT, but that's probably going to change throughout the evening. If you don't have the BMW VGT and you haven't got the credits to buy it, then just grab something close. I'm just running with this one tonight because it is my favourite car in the whole of the game. So I'm humouring myself. Also, I've managed to get my new Crohn's livery on it. Take out means spin them off, punt them off, crash them off, turn them round, whatever, and put them in the pits. Clack, I don't know. Find something that's around about 700 pp and that'll do you. But yeah, it's I'm looking forward to getting back into it today. I really am. I missed it yesterday. I was watching a lot of Kushti's stream yesterday until I fell asleep. But I was so tired yesterday. So tired. Mint looks good to me. That's a nice car around here. That is a nice car around here. I was racing that in the weekly challenge last week, and you have picked a good car, my friend. A good car. Right, so wow, loads and loads of people in. We're up to 15 already. The chat is going crazy. Hellfire, good evening, my friend. Good evening. I'm in detail. Good evening, by the way. Can I just please ask 2 things? One, that we keep respectful. If you do punch somebody off, please just give the place back by way of an apology and apologise in the chat. Just explain what happened, and we'll all be friends. There was a little bit of punting going on a couple of nights ago, but we were on a public forum, so I let a lot of that go. A lot of us were needing to really needing to be a bit elbows out as we were. The other thing as well is, if you are addressing a comment directly to me in the chat, please put in there at PlayStation Racer, and that way it will come up in a nice orange box and I'll be able to see it, and hopefully I won't miss you because it scrolls through so quickly. M1M did it for me a moment ago. Are you a wiser man about the last man standing? I answered that one just a moment ago because it was in orange, but I'll tell you now that's about to disappear off the screen already, and that was only asked a couple of moments ago. What PP? Roughly no beamer. Roughly 700. I'm running a 732, so anything around about the 735 mark would be fine. But this is just a warm-up one. Not really too fussed about this. To be quite honest, just want to get going. So the M3 GT11 is a great car. It's quite expensive though if you're going to buy that one. It's about 500,000 credits. And what else have we got? Clack is in the R8 LMS again, another good car. So this, like I said, this one's just a warm-up. Just take it easy. We'll see how we go. So I'm just waiting for Hellfire and GDAD to grab their weapons of choice, and then we'll dive straight into a 5-minute quali, which is probably going to get you about 1 flying lap around here, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm not actually sure how long we will be leaving the event to run. The overrun is 60 seconds, so we're probably going to cut a few people off towards the end. Let me just take that out a little bit on this particular one for the race. I'll take that out at 120. Might be a little bit better. We've got some good choices of cars in there, lads. Some good choices of cars. So what we've got in, we've got Welsh Boy in, M1M's in, Jenkins in, Reese is in, Drax in, Mintz in, Malkovich, Hellfire, Raf, G-Dad. I don't know if I've missed anybody. We've got quite a fair few for this one. And I'm going to try and get this underway at 1:15, if not before. So where are we? 21. 21:15 is the latest that I'm starting this one. I want to try and get things moving along as quickly as we can. Seji, hey, PlayStation Racer in chat. I'll be joining if there's space. I believe there's space at the moment. But I am going to be kicking this one off in just under 2 minutes. Just need to grab my tea, which I haven't drunk yet. Haven't drunk enough yet. I've got a bit of a headache today. Been working hard and trying to catch up from yesterday. So we've got 18 people in the room at the moment. Well, on the live stream, 12 in the room. I need to grab my weapon of choice. And Seji, I'm just going to give you a moment or two, my friend. And then we will get this one underway. I'm going to do this one. And then I'm going to just cover a few little bits and pieces. Goodness only knows what Malkovich has decided to jump into. I think it could be in a race all of his own with that one. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So just... I don't think Seji's in yet. I can't see him. You got just under a minute, Seji. Just under a minute. I hope everybody is well. Anybody doing anything exciting? Anybody got any news at the moment? Coach. Seji's going to be in there in 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. Oh man, it started already, isn't it? What are you doing? What are you after? I'm streaming, mate. I can't talk to you. I'm streaming. I can't talk to you. No. Come on, out of the way. You're gonna get caught up. Oh, dog's getting in the way. Right, how are we doing? How are we? He's almost there. He's almost there. So we'll have our 5-minute quali, which is going to be a bit short. Yes, Seji, Turtle Beach have made a new sim wheel. I did see that. So here we go. Qualifying is going to start. It's going to be very interesting if we get a few more people coming into this market in the console world, because Fanatec seem to be imploding at the moment. Logitech still a little bit on the expensive side, although it's a great bit of kit. I think it's still a little bit on the expensive side. So it'd be interesting to see who else comes into the market. Right, let's get it going. Oh, we've got Mint on hard tyres. Malkovich is on mediums. Oh, there we go. I've just mashed up my favourite livery straight away. And I've got everybody coming around. Can we get across in front of Reese there very quickly? This is what happens when you don't do practice. Oh, Malkovich in the F1 style car. I imagine he's probably... how much fuel is he going to go through in that car? This track is slippery, isn't it? Mind you, it doesn't help when you've got damaged front and rear. That's it, front's fixed. Oh, a little skip across the grass. Right, here we go. Let's see if we can put a half decent lap together for a change. Or whether we're going to be back to our usual streaming and can't drive. I felt slightly vindicated when I watched Christy yesterday. First couple of races, it took him a while to get to grips with streaming and racing, and I felt a little bit better. It is an acquired skill, I believe. How on earth Rory and Kai do what they do, I really don't know. Years of practice, I guess. God, that Veyron's quick. Block him off, guys. That's it. Whoa. Where are we? 1 minute 44 to go. We're going to get round for another lap. Can we get another lap in? I don't think we will actually, because I think the overrun will kill it. Oh, Malkovich's got a penalty. Oh, just got into the back of Seji. Malkovich having trouble down the hill. Oh, I just caught the back of him. Sorry, Malkovich, that was my bad. Let me back out of that. Let me back out of that. That racing car looks a handful down the hill. Yeah, the Lambo VGT is a monster on this track. There's a few tracks where it actually takes off. I've got a video of one of the early ones that I did where I was racing, and I came over the brow of a hill. The Lamborghini went airborne and it slammed down on the track right behind the AI, a Mercedes. And I just slammed into the back of this Mercedes really hard, and it was like, oh my word. And of course, when you're airborne, there is nothing you can do when the front air is up in the air. You've got no brakes. You're a passenger. Right, unfortunately, me bashing Malkovich has just wrecked my lap, and I don't think I'm going to get another one in now. I don't think there's going to be there. It's definitely not going to be time. But there we go. Hi MZ, everybody's doing well, I think. I am doing well. I'm a little bit more awake than I was yesterday. Oh! I love this track, Mikey. Absolutely adore it. I know it's not one of your favourites. At least I don't believe it's one of your favourites, if I remember correctly. But I'm on one of my favourite tracks in my favourite car. Whoa, Drac! What was that, my friend? Whoa! He went through there off the ground. Wow! My gosh! Did you guys see that? I came in midair and smashed the barrier. Oh my god, it started already. It started already. It started already, guys. King, hi. Welcome to the channel. The stream this evening. That was a massive crash. HP, I wouldn't worry about it for the moment because we're just on the quali. We're about to go into the race. Sedge's up front, Welsh Boys second, Reese third, Jenky fourth, M1M fifth, G-Dad sixth, Hellfire's in seventh, Mint in eighth, Raf in ninth, and then I ran out of time. I'm in the wrong car. I panicked when I joined. Not a problem, Sedgy. King, can't wait for the stream tomorrow. It's going to be so much fun. I think it is. Tom, nice ending, full send. That was a full send. Oh, you don't see them much like that. That was full on, straight in. Big old boom. Right, so we got a little bit of an imbalance on cars on this one. We're just going for it, just as a warm up more than anything else, and then we'll get into some other stuff later. Whoa, you got two that have hit straight off. What on earth? Are they having to go at each other or something? Whoa! I just got into the back of G-Dad there. Oh yeah, and I've gone round. Whoa, what is going on? It's all kicking off. It's all kicking and going off. Have I got the wrong view on? The view is wrong. Raf, I'm not sure what you mean by the view is wrong. Has it failed again? Because on OBS I can see me racing. I'm looking at the car from the front on the road going backwards. Well, I can assure you, mate, I'm looking out the front. Oh, yeah. So I'm not quite sure what you're looking at. Let me just get out of the way of these guys. Let me just park it up. So, Hellfire, something odd happened to me when I started. The view was wrong and I couldn't see when the cars are transparent. We've had this before where the cars are a bit strange. So, I mean, if I scroll through, that is the dash cam. That's the bonnet cam. That is the follow cam. And that is the dash cam again. I'm just scrolling through them. That's the follow cam. Dash cam. That's the bonnet cam. And that's the follow cam. Thank you, Mikey, for the livery. I am hoping to do a version of this to share with you guys for the charity event. But I'm a bit concerned that you guys are not seeing what you should be seeing. That might also explain why so many people went off. Do you want me to start this one again? That is so strange. Whoa. Alright, let me just see if I can get back into this then. We'll see how it goes for the next one. If we got an issue, I'll restart my PlayStation and see what happens. Good evening, Shimi. Welcome to the world of Gran Turismo and Gremlins by the sound of things. Right. We got some serious catching up to do. Come on, Drac. So strange. I'm looking at the racing game and Drac's livery is a plain car, but in Mitchell's view, he has livery on it. He's got a wonderful livery on it. Oh, I've gone too deep. Looking at the chat. Well, when I see it, he's got the Williams Racing Duracell livery on it. Try clearing the cache. How do you clear the cache, Shumi? Is that something I need to do to clear the cache? Thank you, mate. Where's Drac? He's still right behind me. Is he going to come flying through again like he did a minute ago? Straight over the top into the barrier. It was wicked. You've got to love technology, haven't you? Drac's catching me. He's quicker down the straight. But we do seem to be catching somebody. Who are we catching? Or we were until we went on the grass. Whoa, Drac, sorry, didn't see you there. Just put him on the grass now. Oh! This is why I really need to do the other view. This one. So I've got the old mirror. I'm going to let him catch up with me, but I'm going to do it in a place where he can, rather than on a corner. Go on then, Drac. Go with it. Go, go, go. Oh, we both nearly spun at the same place. I'll just give the wall a bit of a clout on the way through for good measure. Yeah, into the wall. Come on. Now we're in the gravel. And we're going around. Nice little 360. Why is it I can drive this, cracking this car flawlessly, and as soon as I turn the camera on, it all goes to pot? Wow, Sedgie's put a brilliant time in a 152. Wow, we've got blue flags now. Looks like Sedgie's coming through to lap a few people. Yeah, I tend to... it's not just over trying, it's all the stuff that's going on as well on the stream. Looking at the chat, making sure everything's working right. Getting a bit worried when things aren't quite happening as we've got at the moment. So I'm trying to run, and Shumi's trying to help me out with a few bits and pieces at the moment, some technical issues. So I need to go options. Options, network, delete, temp data. Okay, we'll do that in just a mo. Hopefully I can do that without coming out of the room. We're on the last lap, so we're all good. Now, I haven't got the randomizer out tonight. I'm doing some work on it, so it's just out of action at the moment, and I don't really want to put something in front of you that is likely to break. So I'm going to be going just through some of the I'm just going to be going through some of the numbers that we've got saved, some of the races that we've got saved in the game. If you've got a combo that you'd like to run, please shout it out and we'll do it. So Matt, Senna's MP4 awesome, first time I've really driven it. Haven't been out in that one yet. But we are going to be doing a taking the 1980s Formula 1 cars out in a couple of weeks time. Tomorrow we're doing Drac. He's doing the Last Man Standing event. Then we're going to be doing the Ferrari thing the week after, and a week after that we're taking out either the MP44 thingy, whatever it is, or the other one. So the older Formula 1 cars on Formula 1 tracks. All of those are in the Discord, by the way. They're all in the Discord. Right, I'm not going to bother with the replay on that one, but the result, Sedgie in that Bugatti VGT, it is quick with a 151.4 was first. Malkovich in the MP44 in second. And then the first of the BMW VGTs was Reese. Congratulations with a 202. Oh, excuse me. Welsh Boy in fourth. Jenky fifth. Mint Detail sixth. G-Dad in seventh. M1M in eighth. I got ninth. Drac in 10th. Clack in 11th. Raff in 12th. And Hellfire in 13th. Two DNFs at the end. But everything all went a little bit pear-shaped on that one. So if we go into options... By the way, guys, if you're not aware of this, it's worth knowing about this. So what you do is you go into the little GT button on top left, into options, and I was aware of this actually, Shumi. Then network, delete temporary data from the console storage. You then do delete, and it says remaining space 847 megabytes. You do yes, and it will still come up with 847 megabytes, even though it's been deleted. So if you do it again, oh, no, 902. Wow, it's moved. Doesn't normally move that. It's normally the same. So cool. Well, we deleted a load of that. So we'll come out of there now. And, well, yeah, we'll get back into it. Matt, I peaked for tonight. All it took was an OP car. Well, yeah, okay. Seji, at the start of the race, my view was reversed and I couldn't control the car and it drove me into the wall. I think a lot of us were in the same boat, mate. There were cars going everywhere. But if you're looking at the car the wrong way around, how on earth are you supposed to drive? Come on. That's I cannot expect anybody to play ball in that situation at all. Right, I am going to load up something. What are we going to load up? I'm just going to come down here. I am just going to stop when we hit something. And we are on the Nürburgring Sprint GR4. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm coming down till I want to stop and we'll go with whatever we've got. So Nürburgring Sprint track, 5 laps. We've got random weather. It's in the afternoon. We've got a grid start on this one. Past is first. BOP is on. We've got 3 times wear, 3 times fuel. And we are in GR4 cars. And the usable tyre is the Racing Hard only. So GR4 Racing Hard only. Seji, is this Daily Race C? No, because the Daily Race C is the GR3 car, I think. I think I've got the daily races loaded up. If you guys want to do the daily races, we can certainly do that. That's not a problem. So most people are going to jump into the Mazda. I am going to jump into the 650, I think. Car settings, the Racing Hard tyres. I really do need to get to grips with that Mazda. I've got to do some work on it. Galactico, I've got 926 megabytes. Cool, mate. MC, are you aware of Fanatec getting a lot of hate these days, Mitchell? Yes, I am. You can run the Mazda if you want. I don't mind. I'm absolutely cool with that. But yes, I am very much aware that Fanatec are getting into problems. And it was really interesting because they flew Kirith over and he started off his interview with, "This is completely impartial. I'm independent. Oh, by the way, they paid for my flights." So where's the independence come in there? And then the CEO was on and basically it was the same old, I don't want to swear, so I'm going to call it rubbish. And my concern with some of the other players coming in, with Logitech reducing the price on this wheel that I'm running, I do wonder whether Fanatec are on the ropes. I know that Monza have just done a deal with Xbox, with Microsoft, so they've got a license. Could they buy Fanatec and buy that market share and move in? Or are Fanatec going to get their act together? I mean, they so need to, but for me, and this is the last thing I'm going to say on it because I don't want to get drawn into any negativity. So 50 plus watch the interview. I don't see how any responsible CEO can allow their company to sell a product they don't even have a license for. Now, I say that because my job for the last 30 years has been selling licenses, software licenses. I would not dream of selling a piece of software that I did not have all the licenses for. It's just beggars belief. I can't understand the logic of it. And I don't know what they're going to do to get their customer goodwill back, but they have got a mountain to climb, an absolute mountain. Right, where are we? We've been jibber jabbering. I'm actually going to, okay, we've got Clack just getting a car and then we will get this underway. So I'm going to go qualifier at 21:45 because I do just want to say a couple of things. So we'll get that underway. One of the things I do want to say, and for those of you that are not racing, I'm going to move across to my camera so you can see my wonderful face. No, I don't mean that at all. I want to say a massive thank you to Kushti for yesterday, for stepping in. He stepped in at the very last minute to host the racing last night. I ended up working a little bit late, and then I just hit a wall. I was so tired. I've been living on sort of 4 and 5 hours sleep just recently because this game has just taken over. I love it, and I've been streaming way too late. And last night, boy, it caught up with me mid-afternoon. I hit the wall 1,000 miles an hour, and I just needed to take some time out. So I'm sorry that I wasn't streaming last night. And I'm going to make sure now I try and limit it to midnight before, no later than midnight is where I'm going to be from now on. But I just wanted to say thank you, and thank you to everybody who joined Kushti and made it such a successful evening. It was absolutely brilliant. I loved it. It was all GR racing, and guys were shouting at tracks and stuff, and the grid order was being arranged. So it was slightly different to what I was doing. And a lot of you have been saying to me, what are you going to do when we hit 16 in a room and people can't get in? Well, what I'd like to do, and I'm trying to work on this, and I thought I cracked it, but I haven't yet. I'm trying to get an online calendar where the streamers amongst us, me, Kushti, some of the other people, we can put in our events that we're running. And then if my room is full like now, but you desperately want to go and have some respectful racing with somebody, then you can look and see who else is maybe offering that particular service, and you can go and jump in with them. And we can jump around. So it's where I'd like to go with the community, but I'm still doing some work on that. So watch this space. Watch this space. But yeah, couple of minutes before we get this one underway. And I just really want to say thank you to everybody, Kushti especially, but all of you for backing him. It was absolutely brilliant. And I know he enjoyed it, and hopefully he's going to be doing a bit more. So where are we? So M50, sorry, 50 plus watched the interview. RL 9010, the phonetic situation was simply a Black Friday misjudgment. Hardware sales in consumer market is hard. I will agree to disagree on that one. I don't think you should go to market until you've got that license signed. There is too much that can happen if you haven't got the license signed. And yeah, we'll agree to disagree on that one, I'm afraid. Dog sitting, hard work in it, mate. Yep, it is. Heavy damage is on in case. Yeah, we'll leave heavy damage on. I quite like heavy damage on. Only Bull, hello everyone. It was okay yesterday. Yeah, it was good. I thought it was more than okay. I thought it was pretty good. M1M, heavy damage is on. Yes. We will all be careful and we won't ram each other, because if you smash into people and you ram people, then you're going to get heavy damage. You've got to carry through to the end, and that includes me. Quite a lot of these streamers, I noticed that Rory did a video I saw a couple of days ago where he said that PD turning heavy damage on is making things better and making people think. So I am a fan of heavy damage until such time as you guys tell me to ditch it. We're going to be seeing more and more and more and more of it. Right, I'm just waiting for Clack to pick a motor, and then we're going to go racing. So who have we got? I'm in the 650. Jack Fury's in the Sylvia. Reese is in the 458. Sedge is in the Mazda. Mad Mike is in the McGann. Mint is in the 458. Harry's in the WRX in Wicked Scooby-Doo livery, I think. Malkovich is in the Swift. Hellfire in the Cayman. Clack is in the Hurricane. Raf is in the Mazda. And G-Dad is in the 650. Shumi, it is a shame that the Rams get damaged as well. And that's one of the reasons why I am on the fence on heavy damage. If you get bumped from behind, I really think that if PD could avoid that, so the person that is at fault gets the damage, then that would be all the better. But hey, in real world, if you get bumped on the real track, you can't turn around and undo the damage. So, with a view to trying to get a little bit more realistic, heavy damage is where it's at. But like I said, if you guys really don't like it, we will ditch it. It's pretty cold today. I mean, down in Northamptonshire, it is cold and drizzly and wet and just downright horrible. Every time I've taken the dog out today, I've had to dry him off. And yeah, just Not very good. Oh, Mikey, I do love your liveries. Do love your liveries. You do them so well. Whoa, I'm going straight on. I forgot where the track goes. This is a sprint track, isn't it? Right, let's get the old radar on so I don't whack anybody else. Is it snowing in the Netherlands? I believe we got the snow up north as well here in the UK. Just wet and horrible down here. Whether that will change overnight, I don't know. Okay. Right, can I just remind everybody to please keep it clean and respectful. If you do bump somebody, please just give the place back, apologise in the chat after the race. Don't have to apologise during the race. Sorry, mate. And that's from me. I hate it when I get the wrong camera. Yeah, just keep it respectful. And we'll all be happy. 50 plus raining in London. Whoa, too deep there. Right, let's right, I'm not looking at the chat now unless it goes orange. Then I'll have a quick glance when I can. There's not a lot of opportunity to look at the chat on this one. And I want to start getting to the point where I can race with you guys, because I know I can race better than I do when I'm streaming. Let's just let the Scooby through. Those are the art racing. Did you enjoy the stream yesterday with Kushti? I thought it was pretty good. No, I wouldn't. I'll rephrase that. I thought it was very good. And he can't wait to get out with his bike. Or I missed that because I'm looking at the stream. What bike you got, Ernie? I'm not allowed bikes. I used to have a 250 NSX Honda back in the day, and it was only a little 125 NSX 125, and I used to get in trouble with it. I kept pegging it around roundabouts. I do like bikes, but they absolutely bring the worst out of me. There's only one way to ride bikes, and that's quick. Oh, 650 Suzuki, nice. That is a nice bit of kit. Plenty of punch. When will you get that out of mothballs? Sort of May, June time? April, May time? I used to know a few biker friends, and some of them used to get their bikes out earlier. They get caught in the weather. Right, let's see if we can stick with these guys. So this bit of the track I'm aware of. I'm used to this bit. And this final corner, which is more tricky than actually give it credit for. Then we come down to the first corner. That Hurricane's got the legs on me. Oh, I got underneath the Hurricane. I couldn't stop. I don't think I quite caught him. Or maybe I did. Let's just part this one up. I tell you, I love these liveries. that Mad Mikey does. Look at that. Got the Red Bull right the way across the back. He really does some brilliant liveries. Really, really, really nice. 50 Plus had a GSXR 1100 slingshot. Oh, rotting in the garden. No! Hellfire, funny you mentioned bikes, Mitchell. My cousin used to tack the rookies at Brands Hatch. Oh, they got a dump of snow in Harrogate. 50 and a ZXR 900. What's a GXR? Oh, Matt Malkin, the schools closed. I did hear the schools were closing because of the snow. And Drat Fury, his old man, has an 800 Kawasaki Vulcan. Ooh. Yeah, he's got that right. Blub, 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 blub. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very, very nice indeed. Right. Okay, guys, let's get this one underway. Snowy Newcastle, but it didn't lay. Ooh. Wow, 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 wow. There's quite a few bikers in the room. Yeah, it brings the worst out of me, bikes. Yes. Yeah, I broke the pegs off the back too many times. Right, here we go. Good luck, guys. Snow in Manchester. We got snow everywhere. Sorry, G-Dad, I think I got a false start, so I just didn't get off the line there. Not sure if it was you or Raph that just tagged me on the way through, but yeah, I was serving that false start penalty. Oh, that could be a penalty there. Trying to stay out of Raph's way. Raph giving me loads of room, thank you. Unfortunately, I was sliding a bit on the corner and just tagged the back of the Mazda there. So I just give a little bit of room there, let him through. Can't do a pass carefully and properly. Don't do the pass at all, young Mitchell. Play by your own rules, my friend. Oh, we got a bit of a ghosty cars there. Oh, Raph goes off. Possibly just thrown a little bit by the cars at the side of the road there. I've gone a little bit deep as well. Where are we now? The 11th. Can we catch up with G-Dad? Nobody really seems to be getting away in this one. No worries, Reese. I had some internet issues the other day. It's a pain when that happens. It really is. There's nothing you can do about it. Alright. Can't we just catch up with these guys? Hey Indian, welcome to the channel, my friend. Thank you for the gifted membership. You are a star. Looks like Faz got that one. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Guys, if you're not racing, please throw a beer up for Stig. Thank you so much, my friend. Going too deep into that corner. Whoa! Thank you, Ernie. Thank you, 50 plus. Thank you, everybody that is throwing up the old beers for Indian. He's an absolute legend on this channel. He's also got his own channel. Stig, throw your channel up, mate. Please, guys, pop along and check out Stig's channel if you haven't already. And throw him a like on one of his videos and hit that sub button. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. This is the Nürburgring, the sprint layout, Tom. So basically, it just cuts out a section. Oh, you're welcome, my friend. Just whack your channel up in the chat. Incidentally, I'm working on a mechanism at the moment. I'm failing at the moment, where people can add to a calendar. People in my community, of which you are one, can put up when they're hosting lobbies and stuff. Because obviously now that I'm getting up to 16 people in a room, not everybody's been able to race, and a lot of people want to race. Also, Christy did a fabulous job yesterday on the GRs. Now, I do a lot of random stuff, which people like. Some people would prefer just to do some group racing, so GR 1, 2, 3 and 4s, which Kushti could do. And then Drax going to be doing a brilliant little game tomorrow, Last Man Standing. So again, if you fancy a game and he's streaming a game, thank you guys for waiting. I appreciate that, Seji and Drac, I think. But yeah, Drax hosting a game night tomorrow, which I'm going to be involved with and streaming. But yeah, it'll give all of us an opportunity just to continue to race if mine is full. So that's something I'm working on. I thought I cracked it with a Google Calendar, and unfortunately Kushti tried to upload something for me and it didn't work. And unfortunately Discord doesn't have a calendar built in, which is a real pain. And I've played around with some of the bots and nothing is really doing what I want it to do. So I am going to continue to work on that idea. But the idea will be that those of you that are streaming will be able to put your hosted lobby events in there, and then all of us publicly will be able to go in there and see. So if you want to race tonight and I'm full, you can go on there and see that Drax got something going on, or Kushti's got something going on, or Jenky's got something going on, or whatever, and just you can dive in their rooms and we can all move around, and it's all part of what I want to do to support everybody. And yeah, maybe try and help some of the smaller channels to grow a little bit. I'll be careful of G-Dad on the outside of me. Oh, I got a little bit deep. It's hard to race and talk. I believe Drac, well, I don't know if Drac is actually streaming it. He's obviously going to be hosting it as a lobby. I don't know if he's racing at the moment, but hopefully if Drac's listening, if you could throw out what platform you're streaming on, that would be good. I know there's a few people in the community that are streaming on Twitch. I haven't gone that route yet. MZ, I've definitely heard of South Korea. never been there. Never been, I'm afraid. So Jonesy, Drac will be streaming, he always does. Oh, Matt got punted. Looks like M1M. You caught Mint as well. Thank you for the apologies. Oh, Matt. Ooh, no waiting. Ooh. Yeah. Reese, that's just what I was talking about the room being full. And then basically having other streamers that are doing things to cover up the slack. It's something I'm working on at the moment. I am going to save the replay on that one. And the result on that one, Mad Mikey in the McGann. He's very quick, Mad Mikey, at the moment with a 1:33.7. Welsh Boy in second. Shumi in third. Harry in fourth. Mint Detail fifth. Jenky sixth. I managed to get seventh. M1M in eighth. G-Dad in ninth. Malkovich in 10th. Raf in 11th. Seji 12th. Drac Fury in 13th. Then a couple of DNS, Hellfire and Reese. Seji, I'll be streaming on YouTube Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 till 9. Cool. So again, if we can get this calendar thing working, then that would be ideal. What are you streaming, Seji? Is that lobbies or something else? So anyway, your top three: Mad Mikey, Welsh Boy, and Shumi. With Shumi with the fastest lap in that Hurricane. Congratulations to the three of you. Right, let's get into the event settings. And we will load some settings. I'm just going to look at the chat for a moment. And we will grab, I've got Monza full course, GR3. This is 7 laps. We are in, I'm going to go custom weather and random it. Afternoon, random weather. Grid start with the slowest first on this one because you've got that lovely straight for the faster races to come through. BOP is on. Mechanical damage is heavy. We've got tyre wear of 20 and fuel consumption of 8. So this one's going to be a little bit mixed up. You've got to watch that. We're in the GR4s and we are on medium soft, and medium and softs need to be used, guys. Medium and softs must be used. So we do need a pit stop in this one. You have been warned. You have been warned. Yes, Seji, when I get this calendar idea finally sorted and nailed, I'll email you the details. I was doing it with Google Calendar, but unfortunately Kushti was unable to log in. Although I could log in, he couldn't. So I don't quite... I've got to find something that's going to work. It's just a real shame that Discord doesn't have a calendar facility in there. It really is a shame. Okay. Incidentally, you'll see that I'm running my new Crohn's livery tonight. For those of you that have just joined us, we've got 30 on the stream at the moment. On the 12th of March, I'm doing a 27-hour live stream. It's going to start actually the day before, and we're going to go right the way through the 24 hours of the 12th. And it's all in aid of Crohn's disease, and I'll cover the reasons why, and I've got a whole load of things planned, but this is the livery that I'm trying to get on all of my cars that I'm going to run, or as many cars as I can that I'm going to run on the day. I've got a lot of work to do. I think it's quite striking. I think it sticks out quite nicely, but I welcome your feedback, and I'm hoping to share a version of this. There's one image on there that I've had to license that I can't share with everybody, but I've got a different one that we can drop in, and I'm hoping to make it shareable so that people can change delivery as well. So that is something I'm hoping to do when I've got a few more done. The problem is you've got to do one for every single car. G-Dad is going to sit this one out, not a problem. I thought it was GR3 as well. I'm confused now. Oh no, it's GR4. It's GR4. I thought it was GR3. Right, okay, here we go. So, let's get into we got everybody in the room. I haven't announced when we're going to start the quali, but I'm just going to go for it right now. We got G-Dad is coming in the room. So let me just shout out. We'll do the qualifier at, where are we? 22. Where are we? 22:10. Just give a few people a couple of minutes. IRL 250. Whew. Hopefully I've got the right camera on now. Yes, I have. Can I just also thank Baz for the 5 months of being a member, and also Colin de Tom for 5 months as well. That is absolutely amazing. Matt, thank you for the 2 months. That is very, very much appreciated. And also over the last day or so, Matt Bruce has become a subscriber, as has Geraldo Klinger Corella Lima. Well, that's a name and a half. And also Dexter, welcome to all of you as subscribers. Thank you ever so much for your continued support. It really is outstanding. I cannot thank you all enough for continuing to support this journey that I am on. It's just incredible. I'm way ahead of where I had expected to be. I've got a 5-year plan for this channel, and we're now actually into midway through through year 3 as far as my plan is concerned, and I'm only just a year in, so I'm nearly a year and a half ahead. At year 3.5, I was then hoping that we would be getting 16 people in the room, and then I'd be looking for other people to collaborate with and to work with, where they were doing streams as well and hosting, not necessarily streams, but hosting lobbies so that people could race. And we're there already. I can't believe it. G-Dad's going to sit this one out. So we are going to be racing in just a minute. Hopefully G-Dad's going to shout out all the commentary on what's going on in this particular race. We shall see what happens. Jack Fury is going to make the logo and share it. That will be cool. That will be cool. Unfortunately, I have to be squeaky clean. As I said earlier on, I'm in the business of selling licenses, and I have to be squeaky clean. I really do. So I have licensed it for my car, but obviously because it is a paid license, I can't share it. Okay, we are coming up for 22:10. There we go. We're going to enter into the quali. Again, I've done loads of jibber jabbering and practice while all the guys going around and practicing. But we've got Greg White is in, Shumi's in. Oh, loads and loads of people. Loads of people. I'm loving it again tonight. Not getting silly. A bit more chilled and relaxed tonight. I tend to get into my silly mode when I get sort of overtired. And I loved the banter with Rimac the other night. It was wicked. With the not stewards, with the marshals. I thoroughly enjoyed that. It was brilliant to have somebody coming along with my my sense of humour. And hopefully I haven't given the stewards too much work tonight. So we're going to be streaming till around about 11 o'clock, sort of between 11, half 11, depending on where the races fall. And then I am at the moment just trying to catch up with a little bit of sleep. Let's not the bollards out of the way. Where's Mikey? Let's just let Mikey through, because I just jumped that one. Oh, he's in the Jaguar, another nice livery. I tell you what, mate, that looks awesome from the back, with the two red bits and the Red Bull bit in the middle. That is cool. The only thing is, oh, what's happened to Red Bull at the moment? They're in free fall mode. I feel for the drivers. There must be so much turmoil going on in there at the moment. Is Christian going to be around? Is Adrian Newey even going to be around? I heard today that one of his regrets is that he's never worked at Ferrari. Now, I don't know if that is the rumour mill in action again or whether that is true, but you know, a lot of people do they do want to be associated with Ferrari, and a lot of them towards the end of their careers do head that way. So I'd have mixed feelings with that, because I absolutely admire Adrian Newey. I've read his book, brilliant read. If you're into Formula One, read his book. It's really, really, really good. And yeah, obviously being a Red Bull fan because of where I used to live and my childhood, sitting outside the factory at the White Factories down in Milton Keynes. Not where they are now, where they started off in the 70s. But I'd love to see Adrian move to Ferrari and to see Ferrari back on top. That prancing horse really needs to be back on top again. And of course, you know, we don't know how the dynamics are going to settle down in Mercedes at the moment. Are they going to get behind George? Are they going to get behind Lewis? What's happening with Lewis? I hear that there's a anti-poaching clause that's been thrown out at the moment, which could scupper the deal a little bit. So again, loads and loads of rumours. Toto's out saying, you know, that he was quite happy about the move and the time was right for Lewis and everything else, and then somebody talks about a anti-poaching clause. But I thought the Lewis was at the end of his contract at the end of this year, so any clauses would therefore be wouldn't come into it. So I suspect there's a lot of rumour going around. But I am disappointed with what's going on at Red Bull at the moment. Ferrari need new Ross Brawn, John Todd and Luca Di Mazzariano era to get. They do. They seriously do. Hey G Dad, not a problem. I would so love to see. I mean, I'm not a Ferrari fan. I've never followed Ferrari in all the years that I've been into Formula One. But I do enjoy it when the Ferraris are up there fighting for wins, and I really hope that they get back. And yeah, I'd love to know, obviously we're never going to know, but I'd love to know Lewis's real motivations for making a switch. I suspect there's a lot more to it than we know. Well, a bit late, too deep in there. Haven't quite got my braking zone for that corner right now. I think I'm going to have to change the name of this one, because I'm pretty sure I said GR3, but it's actually GR4s. Christy had a good idea. Rolling starts for slowest first grid and grid starts for fastest. Yeah. I can make that change. I've been that one, so let me just make a note of that. What have we got? So rolling start for slowest and grid starts for fastest. Okay, I'll have to go through all of the races in the randomizer. There's about 60 in there at the moment. and yeah, we'll do that. Kushti does comes up with some very good ideas. Okay, I've got 30 seconds to get to the end. You can set the gap between the cars. I didn't even know you could do that. Is there a desirable distance, Cerny? Okay, so where are we? We got a reverse start on this one. It's the slowest first. Adrian Newey back to McLaren and get them to the front. Yep, that would be good, RL. So basically what you're saying is, I can't change it. We'll do a rolling start on this one. I'm with you. I'm with you. Right. So we got, let's just get into this one. I was on mediums. I thought they would be tyre wear and quali. Yeah, I like tyre wear and quali. But don't forget, guys, you need to have both the mediums and the softs in this one. Yeah, soft and medium are required. So I am starting off on the soft, and then I'm going to ditch those fairly quickly, and we'll get onto the mediums. Cold tyres into the first hairpin. There's a few squeals going on behind. Oop. Don't want to do that. Caught the button with the end of my thumb. Oh, Subaru's just gone off. Yeah, I got a slide there as well. Oh, thank you for that, G-Dad. Right, let's see if we can get this round. Just trying to keep it out of the back of Harry there. Time releases would be good at the Nordschleife, like the TT runs the race. I don't know if I can do timed releases. So like in a rally where you let each car go like a half a minute or something between. That would be an interesting idea. I'll have to look into that one, but I'm not sure that that's possible. I've never seen anybody do it. So basically there you'd have the slowest cars going first, and then the faster cars trying to catch up while starting a bit further back, I guess. Oh, why do I keep catching that button today? Woo! Yeah, 50 plus. I'm going to have to look at that. Time releases would be good at Nordschleife, like the TT runs the race. That's food for thought. Food for thought. I like that. Let's see how we go. I noticed there was some close racing at the back. Sergi, can we watch the turn one after, please? Yeah, remind me at the end of the race, my friend. Although I'm not going to beat anybody up for a issue at turn one at this race, because everybody knows Monza is difficult into turn one. The thing is, you've got to bear in mind you've got cold tyres, and a lot of people go into it like you've got hot tyres. Oh, looks like David Parker's parked up. I did tell people to watch out. I read out the fuel stats. This is one of those where you got to really be careful. It's not like a lot of lobbies where you can just, you know, 1 times fuel and 1 times tyres, and it's just sprint racing. I throw out some different things at times. With pit stops being needed, and when do you change tyres, and sometimes you've got to manage the fuel. Like I was having to manage the fuel there to get me an additional lap in, because I wanted to pit lap 2. But I noticed very quickly that I was struggling on fuel, and I still got, if you look, 4 laps to do, and I'm on 4.4 fuel. So although I'm on strap 1, I'm still having to just be a little bit cautious. Yeah, so so they've got it on one of the races at Tokyo, but my question is whether I can simulate that, because there's a lot of stuff as a host that you can't simulate in the game, which really frustrates me. It's like when you're trying to mimic the daily races, there's a certain amount that you can't simulate. They may well do it for a reason. Who knows? But I am in a battle with M1 here, and I'm going to concentrate, because it's not often I find myself in 4th place and in a race, and M1 is no slouch, and I've got Jenke in 2nd and Greg in 1st, so I'm up against 3 really good racers here. And as I said that, I put a wheel on the gravel. Come on, need to be changing up earlier in this McLaren. Keep forgetting what car I'm in. Where is he? 2.5 down the road. He's pulling away. Don't worry yourself. Oh, I'm good at doing that. I tell you what, they should call me Murray, because the amount of times when I'm commentating on you guys and I'm like, so and so this and so are doing really well, and then suddenly boom. I can't remember who it was. I was commentating on one recently and it was like, oh, it's going well, this and that, the other, brilliant, wonderful, and then suddenly the car just veered off to the side, like, what on earth happened there? And yeah, Murray Walker, one of my childhood heroes. I tell you what, if I could have been a commentator for motorsport, I'd have done it in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Very, very difficult job. But yeah, I used to love Murray Walker. Again, just somebody completely passionate about racing, motor racing. Yeah, Harry and Shumi are right there. I know Shumi is one of our quickest, not quickest, but one of the quickest racers. I know he said he's the quickest, but one of the quickest racers, and I'm very much aware that they're there, and Harry's there too. I'm not quite sure how good Harry is, but he seems to be really, really, really up there with the best. I'm still chasing down M1. M1 seems to be on the back of Jenke now. They're having a bit of a battle. Whether that's going to give me an opportunity to close up or not, I don't know. I'm just going to have to concentrate. The F1 TV comms is much better than Sky. Yeah, I must admit I do watch the Channel 4, but I do miss Martin Brundle. I like Martin Brundle. But as my daughter says half the time, in fact, my daughter's fiance asked me to go over because he fires questions at me, and half the time I'll say, oh, this is going to happen, or that's going to happen, they need to do this, they need to do that. About 2 minutes, or even less than that, 30 seconds before Martin Brundle says the same thing. It's like, how did you know that? How did you know that? It's just years and years and years and years of watching motor racing and of watching Murray Walker. Oh, not just watching, but listening to him. I will never ever forget, he was commentating on a motocross race, and he was the camera was on the guy that was out front, and he was like, this guy's going brilliantly, he's at the front, he's got a clear windscreen, he's got no problems, he's this, that and the other, and the car just careered straight on because the mud had just come through, completely covered the driver's visor, and he couldn't see a thing. Just as Murray said, he's got a clear windscreen, he's got this made, and I've got to get on this now because Harry is right behind me. I'm going to be quiet. Oh yeah, see, as soon as I go quiet, I've been it. Oh, I nearly took Welsh Boy out as well. Oh, and Shumi goes through. Oh. Murray's magic moments. Yeah. Oh, he's absolutely brilliant. Formula One was never quite the same when he went. From a viewer's point of view. But he just used to love what he did. He loved the sport, and it came through. Oh yeah! Bump on his head, he just goes, look! Whoop. He touched it. That was funny. That was after his British touring car crash, wasn't it? He was a complete numpty that day. But that's what I used to love about him, messing the drivers' names up and doing things. I mean, it was just Murray being Murray. Yeah, I remember that well. Whoa! Looks like Harry went a bit deep into there. His tyres aren't looking too clever. Yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that clip. I love the build-up as well when you had Senna and Prost for that final championship race when I can't remember who it was now. One of them took the other one out and he was like building up to it, and then it happened. It's like he knew it was going to happen, but even when it happened, he made it sound like it was, oh, it was not planned, and it was a big thing. He just used to celebrate all of those different things in just a way that only he can. Suzuka 1990, was it? I remember the time when Michael Schumacher hit David Coulthard going slowly and the took the wheel off. You know, Murray just made those incidents just so memorable. Oh, the two guys up front are battling. We've got a bit of a slipstream for once. I don't think it's going to be enough to get us anywhere close. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, Mitchell. Keep it on the track. Oh! Couldn't quite hold that. Couldn't quite hold it. Oh, look at this. It's a drag to the line. I couldn't quite get in there. Well done, you guys. Oh, Shumi and Harry, what a race. What a race. Oh, wow. And it's happened immediately. That's right. That's right. That is right. Oh. Oh. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, where's the Hi, Kure. Harry is bumping people off. Okay. I have a little bit of housekeeping to do. Let's just go event settings. Okay, bear with me. So somebody wanted to look at the replay, didn't they? Who wanted to look at the replay, and what are we looking for? Kuro, DD Plus is on its way. Yes. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. So we're looking at turn 1 and the second lap first. Is it the second lap or okay? Mint, Hellfire, you span out in front of me. Nothing I could do but plough into the side of you. Had no time to react. We'll have a little nose at it. Now, I'm going to stress. We are not on a witch hunt. I do not care who did what to whom. This is an educational learning process. That is all it is. But we will have a look at it. First corner's always a pain here. It really is. Almost to the point where I've almost considered taking Monza out, but I do love the track. So let's just have a nose at this one. Whose viewpoint are we looking at this one from, guys? Into the first corner. So what we got in there? Let's just go back a step. So the Suzuki in front got a difficult start on that one. And then up ahead, we've got the Golf car and the yellow one quite close together. We've got Harry is, looks like might be jostling for position there just to get out of the way of Hellfire. Greg and Jenky. So we've got quite a lot going on here. We've got quite a bit going on, if I'm honest. It looks like the mystery machine has gone in there a little bit hot. Braking a little bit after everybody else, so possibly not thinking about cold tyres on this one. Gets into Sedgy, Hellfire gets in the back of him. So that's all a bit iffy. Then we've got the Golf is coming in hot too. So I think we've got quite a lot of cars that are not necessarily thinking about cold tyres into this corner. This is pandemonium, guys. We got the Lambo going around at the moment. I'm going to be honest, I think a lot of this is just cold tyres, guys. Going into the first corner, cold tyres. I mean, absolute pandemonium. Even Shumi's jumping across the curbs to stay out of the way. Look, we've got 3 wide here. Look at that. Shumi, Mad Mikey and Drac, 3 wide. So if we just go forward, you wanted... This is the second lap. Who am I watching for the second lap? Can somebody shout out who I need to look? So we're going into that one. So no problem there with the Alpha and that. Oh, I got into the back of Harry there, and I did apologise for that. If you watch this again, I was not... I mean, we broke at the same time, but Harry was just slowing down much faster than I was. And just as we got to this point here, I just tapped the back of him. You can see that Subaru just get a little bit unbalanced. So I had to back out a little bit on that one. That was my bad. We got a little bit of an incident there with the Golf coming in, looks like. Where's the Golf? So I think it's all really just turn 1 stuff. We've all just got to be a little bit more careful going into turn 1 at Monza. The Golf beer's got a nice slipstream on the Subaru in front. Goes for the inside. Unfortunately, again, I think that's more needing to brake a little bit earlier going into the corner. Here we've got the 2 little Suzukis having a go, and we've got Mazda going down the inside. But you see, he's broken nice and early, holding the inside line. M1, really nice work. Looks like Malkovich got roughed up a bit there as well. So we just watch this from Malkovich's point of view going in. So Malkovich then goes for the inside line. That's always going to close up. Oh, badly into another car. So to be quite honest, by lap 2 we should be on our tyres a little bit more. Yeah, but as long as people wait, that's not a problem. I don't have a problem if people wait. I mean, you can see there the Golf has gone in hot. He's waited, he's let the other car through. That's all I ask. If you make a mistake and you put your hands up and you let the other car through, that's an apology. I made a mistake. He's just gone in there hot. So I don't have a particular problem with that. We got cars all over the place. I'm not quite sure what happened with Hellfire. Oh, he put it in the gravel and then came off the gravel going around. Collected mint. Nothing you can do there. He's then waiting for everybody to go through, which is perfectly great. He's accepted that he's made a mistake. Absolutely no problems with that. So I think a lot of that really, guys, again, when we start looking at the replay, is a bit 6 and 1/2 dozen the other. The only thing that, if I was being really critical, first lap, cold tyres. Just bear it in mind that you do need to brake a little bit differently. And especially if you're coming from the back and charging through. Right, let's get back into it because time is getting on. I'm going to hate to set the room up again. So we'll create a new room. I'm going to go load settings. I'm just going to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're at Brands Hatch in Group 4s. So we're at Brands Hatch, 12 laps on this one. Wow, that's a long lap. 7 times speed in the afternoon, custom weather, grid start, and when we said the grid start, did we say slowest first? Fastest first. Okay, so I'm going to change that to fastest first. BOP is on. We've got heavy damage, 6 times tyre wear, 5 times fuel, guys. So please bear in mind the fuel. And we are in GR4s, and we are medium and soft tyres with no requirement to stop. No mandatory pit stop. Men, good night if you are leaving us. It's GR4s again. Lots of GR4s tonight. Just as a reminder, we are on medium and soft tyres. No change required, but we do have fuel and tyre to consider. Are we on public? Okay, it is the last one. I'm not going to worry about it because we've got Greg is in, I'm in, Dave Parker's in, Kuro's in, Welsh Boy's in, Jenkins in, Dratfury's in, Seji, Malkovich, Raf, G-Dad, GT Tom. So if anybody else does nip in at the end, it's not a big deal. Hi, Orbulator. Are you coming, Racing Orb? It may well be the last one for me tonight. I'm just going to have a slightly earlier night tonight, just catch up on a little bit of sleep, and then I'm hoping that I'm going to be streaming for 3 hours a night, 9 till 12. But at the moment, I did hit the wall yesterday, and just need to recharge my batteries just a little bit. So we got just waiting on Malkovich for 13, and then we've got 3 other places available to us. At the moment, we've got Greg is in, Kuro's in, Welsh Boy, Jenky, Dave Parker, Dratfury, Seji, Harry, Raf, G-Dad, Tom, Malkovich. If I haven't mentioned it before, to any of you that have just joining us, tomorrow night I am joining Dratfury for a game which is Last Man Standing. I will be streaming it, and I'm happy to be supporting his event, but it's going to be Drac taking the lead tomorrow. Welcome, Lewis Newcastle fan, who has just subscribed to the channel. Welcome, my friend. Thank you ever so much for joining us. And thank you to everybody again for your support. It's absolutely amazing. So just waiting on Malkovich, and then we will get into this one. I don't know if Malkovich said that he wasn't racing or whether he was, but I'm going to quali at 23:47, if I can get that right. So we go. Okay, so looks like everybody's in. We just give it a couple of minutes, and then we'll get going again. We're at Brands Hatch. Not one of my best, but I'm going to go quiet on this one, and I'm going to give it my best. I am going to give it my best shot. We got 3 more spots if anybody is interested in joining us, and as I said, this will be the last one for me this evening. It's been great to be back in the saddle. I apologise to everybody for not racing yesterday. I ended up doing a little bit of work late into the evening, and then I got into I just hit the wall in the afternoon at 1,000 miles an hour, and I just had to sleep. Orbulator, not tonight, mate. Just a little sore head, so don't want to mess my head. No, definitely, mate. Any more? So popped into Kush, said hello, and popped in here to say hello too. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate you supporting us both. And I enjoyed watching you race yesterday. Some good races, my friend. Some very good races. You did well. Right, so we've got, here we go. It is 47. We're going to start the qualifying. Good luck, everybody. Please keep it respectful. If you do punt everybody off, as a number of you did in that last one, just get the place back, as a number of you did in that last one. And remember, cold tyres into the first corner. Cold tyres into that first corner. And that's a reminder to me more than anybody else, I tell you, because I often forget about the cold tyres into that first corner. And unfortunately, my phone is flat, so I've not got my tyre temps on the phone tonight, which I normally have, just sitting over to the side there. So I'm just having to feel the tyres a little bit. Really still cannot get that corner right. I find that the hardest corner on the whole of this track. Well, you say that, but these ones up ahead, they can be just as troublesome with the gravel on the outside. So I hope you're all having fun tonight. Good to be back racing. I missed this yesterday. Yeah, late apex on that one. Struggling to find sort of some brake markers, some reference points. I must look. So RL10's winning, I think, is what Rory calls it, doesn't he, when people are working and watching at the same time. But thank you for joining us, RL. It's very much appreciated. Orb's going to spectate. Are you jumping in the room to spectate, Orb? Hopefully you are. Move up and down through the order of cars. I like doing that. I haven't spectated one in a while. I enjoy spectating. I may well, I haven't spoken to Drac about it, but I may well spectate one or two of the races tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll be able to actually. Kuro's in the sand already? No. Right, let me see if I can bring this home without binning it in the sand. Oh, that's a bit too close to the sand. That wasn't great. That was a bad corner. Drac's mowing the lawn now. Got Greg chasing me down. He knows how to race on these tracks. I'm in the gravel and I'm going around. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's get out of everybody's way. Oh, that was a bit close. That was close. Looking for a gap. I think I got one. Alright, let's just give this Suzuki a bit of space. He's on a faster lap. I've been mine already. Yeah, I was playing in the sand. Oh! Oh, man. Man, oh man alive. Tried a slightly different angle on that one. Need to get out of the way. These guys coming through. Oh, sorry, Raf. It spawned me right in the middle of the track. I hope I didn't spoil his... Oh, come on. Well, I thought if I took all the signs out, I mean, A, it's going to give the marshal something to do, but B, it spoils everybody's braking points. So those people that are using them for braking, maybe that'll give me half a chance. This is my my strategy to try and win around here. If I take all the brake boards out, people won't have a clue where to brake. The only trouble is the marshals are going to be chasing after me again, aren't they? It's better. Come on, let's get on the back of Welsh Boy if we can. Oh, we just missed out on another lap. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. All right. Whew. Right, so got a minute and a half while the guys complete their runs. I haven't been checking my phone today to see whether anybody is wanting to join us as a friend. Normally I'm keeping an eye on my phone, but tonight that's not happening. Let's just have a very quick look. No friend requests tonight. So at the moment we've got David Parker at the top of the tree, Welsh Boy in second, Greg in third, Malkovich in fourth, but that could all still change. That could all still change, although it looks like it's settling down. So David's done a wonderful lap of 1:29.8, but look at that, Greg White is 0.03 behind and Welsh Boy is only 0.9 behind, so less than a second covering the top three, but less than 0.03 of a second between the top two. Absolutely amazing. This is going to be a stonking race between David Parker and Greg. So we've got David on pole, Greg in second, Welsh Boy third, Jenke fourth, Drac fifth, Shedgy sixth, Malkovich seventh, Kuro in eighth, G-Dad in ninth. I'm in 10th with Harry in 11th and Raf in 12th. And just before we start, I am going to say if you bump anyone, I need to get a keyboard. I know a couple of you said this, rather than doing it this way, please give the place back. There you go, just a little reminder. If you do bump anybody, please just give the place back. Okay, here we go. Let's get this one underway. Last one of the night for me is 5-2. Remember, tyres on this one. So we are on mediums and softs are the usable tyres. You don't have to pit, but watch that fuel and tyre because they are likely to wear. They are likely to wear. Oh, Fleetwood Mac the chain. Oh, yes. The sound of Formula One on a Sunday night. Oh, I forgot about the Watch City thing. Oh, sorry, Raf. This is why I really should do the rolling starts. I'm constantly forgetting about the penalty. Whoa, Raf has got it. What a save! What a save! How on earth did you hold that, my friend? My word! That had to be the save of the century. Those of you that can't see, his car was 90 degrees across the track. He got it straight. It went round another, what, 45 I think the other way, and then caught it from memory. What a save. That was insane. Don't know if Orb saw that, but that was stunning. Wow, we got some respectful racing going on here. Kuro and G-Dad 2 by 2 through there. Wow. They're still going side by side. Just getting into each other a little bit there, Kuro and G-Dad. G-Dad gone to the inside now. Kuro just gone a little bit wide. Oh, I tried to get up the inside of Kuro. That didn't quite happen. Let me just back out and let him by. That's probably going to leave me in the clutches of Raf behind. The downside of trying for a late lunge. And that was a bit opportunistic on my part. I should have not gone for that one. I tried to take advantage of Kuro going a little bit wide, but I was completely unsighted by him. There's no way he would have seen me there as he swept across. Just couldn't quite get out of it enough. So just gave the place back, and now we'll try again. Close up on these guys. Oh yeah, I've gone too deep, and I'm on the gravel. Oh, I've hit the wrong button again. Oh, Kuro. Did the two of them finally come together, or did Kuro drop it? I wasn't close enough to see. Okay, next man down the track is Seiji. Oh, Kuro's left the room. Oh no. I suspect that may well. Oh. Yeah. Oh. I've binned it. I always seem to get. My attention goes when people leave the room. Oh, I always take it personally that something's happened. I tell you what, we've had some great battles at the front lately. Oh, can I get back into this, or should I commentate it? That is my question at the moment. I've got Raf and GT Tom ahead of me. Let me just see if I can get myself back into this one by any stretch of the imagination. That was a complete mess up of words. Okay. Oh, you've made my decision for me. So what have we got? At the moment we've got Dave Parker out front, Greg White in second, Welsh Boy in third. We're on board with Welsh Boy at the moment, but there are battles all the way through the field. These three seem fairly spread out at the moment, but behind we've got Drac chasing down Malkovich. Jenkins on the back of this one too. Harry's not a million miles away, but the battle at the moment is Drac Fury against Malkovich. Can these two guys bring this together? Orb, it's off on the way. It's off on the way that happens. I mean, it is still pretty close up the front at the moment, but I'm just watching to see if Drac can get on the back of Malkovich and get this move done. For the moment, it looks like it's all settled down. Up front, Welsh Boy chasing down Greg at the moment, and Dave Parker. All fairly even at the moment, so just behind. Oh, we got Jenke making a move on Drac Fury there. Drac is not giving up. He's tried a little lunge into the corner at the end there, didn't quite manage that, backed out of it. So Jenke has taken 5th place, Drac Fury in 6th. Then we got another battle here with Seji and Gdad. They're going for it too. Can Seji find a way past into this corner? Or just has to back out of that one a little bit. Harry's dived into the pits, the first of the pits at the moment. Gone from the soft to the medium tyres. Seji just looking for a little way up the inside. No move there at the moment. Back at the front, it's looking a bit tight again. Welsh Boy has closed up a little bit on Greg White. Dave Parker is just getting away a little bit as Greg puts a wheel on the dirt. That's going to enable Welsh Boy to close up even more. Can he make a move into this corner, or has Greg cleaned up his tyres? I think he's got clean tyres now, so he should be good going through here. Greg really pushing that Alpha now. Oh, he's gone out in another wheel on the dirt there, but he managed to hold that. We've got a tight little battle going on behind as well. Battles all the way through the field here. Drac Fury chasing down Jenke. Oh, both with wheels on the grass. A wobble from Drac there. We got another battle going on behind here. Seji still chasing down Gdad. We got battles all the way through the field here. This is absolutely amazing. Dave Parker has just pitted. He was on soft tyres. It looks like Greg and Welsh Boy have gone around again. Do we have a mix of tyres up the front? I'm not going to look for the moment. So up front, Welsh Boy right on the back of Greg White now. Two Alphas, two different types of Alpha, both going for it. Which one is going to come out on top, or is David Parker going to take it with that early pit stop? Remember, these guys have got to run both compounds of tyres, so they are going to need to make some decisions somewhere down the line. When is that decision going to happen? Oh, Greg's gone out on the grass, badly out on the grass. That's let Welsh Boy through, but Greg has gathered that up really, really nicely. If I know Greg is going to get those wheels and tyres cleaned up, he's going to be right back in here. The front tyre looking really worn on Greg's car. Welsh Boy's tyres look absolutely mint compared to this red Alpha. It's absolutely chewed its tyres up. That is going to be interesting. How far can Greg go with the tyres in that condition? Welsh Boy's absolutely clean and running really well. Obviously the red car far more heavier tyre wear. Oh, and Greg is starting to feel those tyres, I think, now sliding around quite a bit. How much longer can that happen? Malkovich chasing down Greg at the moment, just a couple of seconds away, but his tyres are looking pretty worn on the front too. Drac Fury in the second of the Subaru, in second of the Suzuki's, his near side front tyre is completely shot. Barely anything left on that at all. So these guys, I think, are going to have to do something with their tyres. Jenke's been reasonably good with his tyres. Not too bad on the wear on those. David Parker has pitted, currently in 6th place, only 10 seconds off the leaders. So sitting quite comfortably, I think, in this particular race at the moment. But we do need to wait and see how this strategy is going to pan out here. Seji's chasing down Dave Parker at the moment. Tom still running quite nicely. 11 seconds behind Seji, 5 ahead of Harry behind. Harry's tyres are looking fine. I think he's pitted. Gdad with pretty much brand new tyres on that McLaren. He's going to be on the back of Harry pretty soon. We've got Greg White and Malkovich in the pits. So let's go forward and we will pick up Dave Parker. Quite a few guys in the pits now, so Dave is just coming past the pit exit. Welsh Boy and Drac Fury out, so Welsh Boy is continuing to circulate at the moment. So these two at the front I think are yet to pit. Certainly their tyres would indicate. Welsh Boy is just so smooth on those tyres. Compared to the others, it looks like he's only done half a race. Drac's near side front tyre is completely gone. The offside front is not looking an awful lot better. That's going to give Dave Parker the opportunity to close up really, really well. Strategy could be playing into Dave's hands here. He's just 11 seconds behind Welsh Boy out front. Sedgy a little bit behind. Oh, but we got to move. Greg on the grass again, trying to do a move on Sedgy. Just saw him coming up the inside there, so Greg is still going for it. Now he's got clean tyres. He's absolutely motoring in this car. Only 4 laps to go, including this one. So he's got plenty of life left in the tyres. But what is going to happen with Drac and Welsh Boy? Has Welsh Boy pitted? It looks like he might be going around. Drac is finally giving up with those tyres. He's coming in. That's going to put Welsh Boy in first, Drac in second, Greg in third now. So Welsh Boy has now got a 12-second lead out front, but I don't believe he has... Well, has he pitted? Because those tyres are looking reasonable. The rear tyre on the left is looking a little bit worn now. Did Welsh Boy pit earlier on and I didn't pick it up? Or is he going to push right to the end and see if he can eke out a bit more of a distance? But looking at the times, David is down to 11.5 seconds now and closing. Good night 50 plus. Thank you for checking in with us this evening. If you could hit the like button on the way out, that would be fantastic. But I hope you have a good night. So where are we now? We've got a little bit of a battle going on here. We've got Sedgy on the back of Malkovich chasing down Greg. Greg taking a wide line. Malkovich taking a look up the inside. Oh, did they come together? That was really, really close. Really respectful. I think Malkovich backed out of that one. But very, very close, these two. Amazing racing. Amazing racing. You can't separate these two guys at the moment. This is like watching two British touring car racers going at it. Looking at the track map, you can't even see that there's two cars running there. Markovic taking a slightly different line to Greg. Greg using all of the track. Oh, Greg just going a little bit deep there. Can Markovic get up the inside? No. Greg's got that covered off. Wow, this is amazing. Oh, Greg's off on the grass again. How many trips to the grass is he going to do in this race? And I tell you what, this is always going to... Malkovich has got an opportunity up the inside. If I know Greg, he's not going to let that go. He's going to keep his foot in for this one. This is going to be tasty as we come down into this corner. Greg's got the inside. Malkovich has got the outside. Greg pulls over to the left just to get a better line through here. Can he carry more speed out of the corner? Oh, using all the track and more. Jenke not too far behind this, just 4 seconds or so. It's pretty much spread out at the back now throughout the field. Welsh Boy still out in front. David Parker in second, but this is the battle. Third and fourth on track. John Cleland and Steve. Yeah, Cleland was in the Vauxhall, I think, wasn't he? I think Cleland was in the Vauxhall. This is real British touring car stuff. This is. Greg seems to have dropped back just a little bit at the moment, 0.6 of a second, but that can vanish very, very quickly. I'm sticking with these two guys at the moment, and I apologise to everybody else that I'm not showcasing them, but This is brilliant. Malkovich goes slightly wide. That's going to give Greg an opportunity. Greg getting a great line through there. Now down to 4.7. It's all about this difficult corner, this late apex. Greg's got a brilliant line through there. Malkovich went a little bit deep. Greg moves over to pick up the slipstream. Dancing about in and out the slipstream, taking a look. This is going to be close into this corner. These guys, I think, might be catching David, you know. Malkovich goes defensive. Greg takes the better line through there. Should get more speed through the corner, but it's tricky with these corners coming up. Again, Malkovich going defensive. Where is Greg going to make his move? Again, Malkovich going a little bit defensive. It's working. He's keeping Greg behind him. Now this is where it can all change. This is where it's all going to happen. What is the state of David's tyres up front, I wonder? How is he doing on the strategy? These two clearly are battling, but they seem to be closing down. Greg going for a move up the inside of Malkovich now. He's got the inside line for his first corner. Can he get it slowed down? Can Malkovich hang it out round the outside? Greg White just giving Malkovich enough room, just enough, squeezing him, but that was really fair. Looks like Greg has got that move done now. So Malkovich now is the man who's got to do all of the work, and they've both got to catch Dave Parker up ahead. Both of them using all the track. Oh, Malkovich gets out on the grass a little bit. That's going to give Greg a little bit of a cushion. Jenke is just 3 seconds off of this one. Just looking at the track map, everything seems to be spread out a little bit at the moment. But this is where it's... Oh, something's happened with Greg. I pulled away and Greg must have had an issue because Jenke's just come through to claim 4th place. So it's all change up ahead here. Again, this Alpha chewing up tyres really badly, sliding around quite a lot now. Greg absolutely fighting the car, whereas the Ferrari wheels looks or tyres look a lot better. Malkovich's tyres look absolutely brilliant as well. Up front, David Parker looking very composed in 2nd place, but Welsh Boy comes across the line to take the lead. We're just on board with David Parker at the moment to come through to claim 2nd place. Really nice strategy, worked really well. Malkovich coming across for 3rd. Jenke following very close behind. Greg fighting that Alpha all the way through. Drac Fury and the Hot Wheels to come across in 6th. We got Seji in 7th. GT Tom to come across in 8th. Just coming through that last corner. We got Harry in the Scooby-Doo machine, the Mystery Machine, to come across in 9th. And then we've got G-Dad to come across the line as well in 10th. Just coming through the last corner. So he comes across the line in 10th. And then we've got Raf in the Subaru. Nice livery on that one, the black and the orange, to take 11th place. And I dropped out of that one. So a lot of strategy involved with that one. A lot of change going on. And that was quite the battle. Orbulator, you were spot on to get me to jump out of that and to commentate that. We'll watch that one back later on the replay for the guys up front. But that really did seem to be quite the battle. So the result there, Welsh Boy with a 130.6. Dave Parker with the fastest lap, 130.5 in 2nd. Malkovich in 3rd, held off against the fast charging Greg, who finished in 5th. Just behind Jenke, who took the opportunity of what I think must have been a rare mistake from Greg through that, whilst Greg's tyres were going off. Drac Fury in 6th, Seji in 7th, GT Tom in 8th, Harry in 9th, G-Dad in 20th, in 10th. 20th? What am I doing? Raf in 11th, I was 12th, and Kuro quit as well. So unfortunately, I don't know quite what happened to Kuro, but it was a shame to lose him. But your top 3, Welsh Boy, Dave Parker and Malkovich, absolutely brilliant. Tell you what I'm going to do, just as we finish off the video. I'm going to come out of here. and it was a good old fight at the front from what I understand. So let's pull up the replay and then I'll just close out the video for tonight. Looks like an absolute brilliant race up the front there. Who do I need to pick up, Orbulator? Who's the best person to pick up to just leave running for the last little bit of this one? So we'll go on board with just pick up Dave Parker. So I'm just going to leave that on there just to run. In fact, I'm going to go one step further and let's just leave it on the normal PlayStation 1. So I'd just like to thank everybody for joining me this evening and for the racing. We had one or two incidents with Monza into that first corner, but then we got that all cleared up, and this one just looked to be an absolutely amazing race up front. You can see how busy this is already. Some brilliant respectful racing all the way through the field. I was able to watch some of that was going on, some side-by-side action, really great. I just want to do a shout out to Kushti for stepping in for me last night. I had a little bit of work to do into the evening and then I just hit a wall. Tiredness kicked in, hence the reason why I'm finishing up now this evening so I can get a few hours sleep. But thank you ever so much to Kushti, and thank you to everybody that joined him as well to support his channel. It was absolutely brilliant. I am looking at ways that we can get sight of when everybody is streaming and running lobbies, so when mine's busy other people can jump into one of the other lobbies and support other people in the channel. That is something I'm going to be working on over the next few days. I'm going to try and tie that into the Discord. But just once again guys, thank you so much for some great racing again this evening. We got 31 people still watching. Huge number. I almost don't want to bring this to an end, but I must. If you haven't already guys, please smack that like button. If you're new around here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And for those of you that are current subscribers and members, thank you so much for continuing to support my channel. Absolutely loved this to pieces. Tomorrow night we're joining Drac Fury for a last man standing game event. Going to be very interesting to see how that goes and how many people we can get along. I'll be joining his room at 9 o'clock. And we'll be running through to whenever it finishes. You should be able to find his room by going into the lobbies and clicking the lobbies with friends button, and obviously if you are a friend with Drac then you'll find him as well. Thoroughly looking forward to that one. And just go grab your little Alfa Mito, soup it up to the gunnels, and then grab your fast car. What are you going to go with? You can't go with the Tomahawk, but there's some smart cars to run with. You could go with electric vehicles, you could go with petrol vehicles. Something pretty heavy, something pretty bulky, because you're going to be bashing. It's going to be a bit bashy and crashy. It's going to be a bit different. And we're looking forward to that to see how it goes. Right, anyway, I am going to call it a night there, guys. Thank you ever so much again. Join me tomorrow at 9 o'clock for some fun and games on our Friday night special. And then the following week, I think we're doing Ferraris. We've got a few Ferraris to run. And then the week on Friday after that, we're going to be in the single seaters, 1980s style Formula 1 at Formula 1 tracks. So we've got 3 Friday night events planned. Can't wait for them. I'm going to catch up with you very soon. Take care. Good night now.